in Long War 2 compared to Long War 1. A lot more variety to missions as well. So I would take Long War 2.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point where
Unfortunately,
move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
I like the engine of Long War 1 quite a lot more. And I really love the mechs.
Moving to designated position.
I think I like everything about Long War 1 more except for its replayability. It just doesn't feel as replayable as Long War 2. So if I was going to spend a full year playing a game, I would pick this one. There's probably other stuff that I like more about Long War 2. I think I like the fights more. Yeah. It's like every mission is a hunt mode mission in Long War 2. You know what hunt mode is in Long War 1? Mechs were very, very cool. Mechs still are very, very cool. But I did that.
Understood.
I did the 10 mech temple ship, and it was good. But, like, I don't have to do it twice.
Roger that.
Just the huge assault on alien ship. I don't like the scripted missions in this game or in Long War 1. Not a fan of Waterworld, not a fan of the temple ship either. Very, very, very much not a fan of
Understood. Moving out.
alien base assaults in Long War 1. They're really actually quite fun in Long War 2.
I have eyes on the enemy.
But they are goddamn terrible in Long War 1. Just like 2 hours of your life that you'll never get back as you abuse Overwatch walls.
Okay.
Yeah, Exalt was a good change of pace. Is a good change of pace. I'm not comfortable talking about Long War 1 in past tense yet. I think that game still has a lot of merit. I saw a tile where I could see it, didn't I? All right.
Heading out.
I'm trying to understand why I can't see anyone from here, but I'll take it.
Requesting immediate evac.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
I'm going.
This is like a quintessential tilting stealth mission moment. If I complete this successfully, I will feel relieved, but
Hidden away.
if I do not, I will feel like the game's interface let me down, basically. God, Newfoundland is like the worst mission in any XCOM, Firemaster Bill. I despise that mission. It's just Overwatch creeping. Every single time you ever play it, it's just Overwatch creeping for an hour. 45 minutes, maybe, if you're lucky.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
There are some enemies standing in my evac zone.
I can handle that.
Fortunately, they are not blocking the tile I need. I really like you, Bruss.
Objective located. Command, Commander,
I
we have
don't like
confirmation of the
Newfoundland though.
exposed
I'm
access
sorry.
point.
Ashes and Temples. Which one is Ashes and Temples, Lynx? I can't remember if I liked Newfoundland the first time. That's a problem with me in remembering
Infiltrating access point.
these games. I have played so much of them that I don't really remember what the first time was like.
Got it.
God, the second that I saw the infiltration mechanic and havens and like the intel mechanic to generate missions, my brain just melted out of my skull.
XCOM operatives are secure.
I could
Five
not
ram
believe
returning to base.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
how elegant that mechanic is to recreate the idea of fatigue and the idea of an air game with variable mission income in a completely different setting. Plus you get equipment fatigue now, which is really cool. I guess I sort of miss having like 3 teams in Long War 1 though. But maybe I only miss it like in theory. Things that are fun once are not fun the 20th time. I mean, clearly I disagree with that.
If we keep this up, the aliens don't stand a chance, Commander.
Let's go Shadow Step at this point, I guess. AWC the go-to first building. You can go AWC or GTS. I think they're both fine. They do slightly different things. The AWC is better at having a good wide roster of lots of soldiers, and the GTS is better at training up people specifically for stealth missions, and it's better at like training a couple of super duper soldiers if you have stat lines that are just amazing for a particular class and want to ensure that you get the appropriate promotion. I went AWC first this campaign, I think. Did I? Yeah, I went AWC first this campaign. But like I go back and forth pretty much every campaign. I think they're both fine. I really enjoy the variety, honestly. I see we lasted all of 15 seconds after that question before we just like reverted to shit posting. Good work, team. Am I still doing a thing where you can't use the GTS to train rookies? No, I stopped bothering about that a while ago. It's never actually going to happen, but we're fixing the problems that I had with it in other ways, I think. We're getting faceless in our havens. Intriguing. Time to get some rendezvous, I guess? I don't know. If we can beat this extract mission and then like throw a science advisor in for Liberation 3, It would be very exciting to me to play that network tower. A moderate data tap. All right. Let's build some advanced mag weapons. Get some experience on the team. That has not been my experience. Terrible name. I think if you only A-team... Well, if you're 0% infiltrating, I guess you can only A-team. Generally in my campaigns where I am not able to get a B-team working, I lose to the avatar timer. Because I'm not generating enough vigilance and killing enough admin strength to slow it. Curious. You're at high threat. Very good. 9 hours. Assault pistol training. Alright. Let's chill for another 9 hours. And then head to the data tap via the black market. What's he got next? Quick draw, return fire, gunslinger. Wow. What does gunslinger do with close combat specialist? Take a moment and spell out all the major things in Long War II in its current state that need to be balanced. I think I did this with 5 fingers like a week ago or something. Let's see if I remember what my 5 things were. I'm not going to remember all 5 of them, but infinite target abilities are just too strong in this game. That includes stuff like Serial and also stuff like Close Combat Specialist. Stuff that can deal unlimited AoE or single target repeatedly sorts of damage just is way too strong. Armor, defense, dodge stacking is probably a little bit too strong. It's sort of self-balances because of wound timers, which is nice, but it's very, very strong. And there are tons of things that go into that. Like there's the formidable, which gives you the armor. There's also stuff like dense smoke, just gives way too much defense. There are abilities which give dodge and defense, which give way too much of it. There's the concept of running 0% infiltration missions, which just breaks the strategic layer and undermines the entire game, basically. If you can run 0% infiltration missions, you are not experiencing fatigue anymore, which is sort of the centerpiece of the Long War strategic layer. So that really breaks everything. Small squad missions, a little, like, they're not that bad. The thing about small squad missions is that if you beat them all, you still don't win the campaign. You have to have an A-team which can kill enemies to win the campaign. So they're like tenuous. They're a little bit too large a part of the game, but succeeding or failing on them doesn't win or lose you a campaign, in my experience. So I think that there's tweaking to be done to make those more enjoyable and less samey, but there's generally speaking, they're not that out of line balance wise, in my opinion. And I don't know, what else do you want to hear about? Well, I can just like list off class stuff, like assaults are too strong, sharpshooters are too strong, psi operatives are shit. Rangers are shit. The other classes manage to be mostly in the middle, which is good. The classes are pretty close. They're not very far out of whack. They just need like 1 or 2 perks here and there. No links. I just got to Rangers. Okay, so we're going here. Awkward. I don't have a lot of those. You're not going to be able to build many guns. So the biggest thing we need is another shotgun, I believe. Assault. We have 3. That's not good. There's going to be like 1 per mission in late game. I only have 2 sharpshooters. If they ever take wounds, I'm like just screwed forever. This barracks is not deep. Way too many soldiers have been dying for that. 0% supply raids are a fun challenge. Maybe the first time. Changes pretty quickly though. Not entirely sure that killing 0% is for the good of the game. Did you guys like see my campaign where I did 12 0% runs in like the first 2 months of the game? And then I was like building coil and warden armor in summer? It's very, very, very clear that if you can consistently 0% missions, the game breaks. A shinobi? I almost want to let these guys die, but I don't think we're yet at a point in the campaign where we can do that. Let's build one of these. Oh yeah. I forgot about exosuits. Exosuits is number 5. Since I haven't played that many, I mean, the reason that you're playing 30 stealth missions in a row is probably because you're 0%ing the other missions in the game instead of playing the game properly. So maybe if you stopped relying on 0% missions, you could actually play a reasonable distribution of missions instead. You guys, like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about right now. Thinking that 0% missions are okay is, like, just absolutely indefensible. There are gargantuan brawls all over the place in this game. I'm about to play a fairly large one right now. There are HQ assaults. There are just tons and tons of ways that you can fight lots of guys at once if that's your thing. I'm gonna go absolutely wrecked on this mission. Start without concealment. Great soldier this is. Links, every time I've tried to single A-team rush the Golden Path, I have lost the campaign. That's not a good strategy. these campaigns that I'm playing are extremely enjoyable, and I'm playing missions from like 1 soldier up to 10 soldiers, and they're amazing. HQ assault maps are larger than supply raid maps. Like, what the what are you even talking about? You guys are just being completely ridiculous right now. Is that really what you want? A large roster of soldiers? Like, pretty sure you can build a large roster of soldiers if you want in this game. I guess I don't know what large means, in your opinion. Man, you guys broke the bot finally. You guys are very chatty right now. How do I fix that? Huh. That's really weird. I'm concerned about this mission. Does Corgis not actually have pistol stuff? Yeah. Where are all my weapon upgrades at? Okay. You just don't know? You're just gone? Okay. That's unfortunate. 8 dodge. Sure. It's okay, Gumandong. I like that house roll. I don't understand where all of my weapon upgrades are. I guess they all disappeared when I lost my B team. Yeah, that's probably what happened. I don't know if you guys who are telling me how to win have ever won a Legend Ironman campaign. I think I'm losing my weapon mods. Or did I not have anything on that gun? Maybe I just didn't have anything on that gun? It's a little bit concerning. I mean, I literally just played my last campaign and lost it because I squad wiped attempting an HQ before I was ready to. So I think we're in a decent spot to win this campaign, assuming that we can win some missions. We have to actually beat the tactical layer, which is really enjoyable, because in my 0% campaigns and campaigns where I play with network towers wherever I want, I don't have to beat the tactical layer. But like I can win this fairly easily, I think. I just have to